What a stunning venue. We are live at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart.
The reach, how on earth? How are you going to get through that jab?
And with that, we turn. These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And he'll face Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this tear-up. These two are really up for it. You know,
Deontay, the Bronze Bomber. The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
all what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Both men step back for just a moment. Now How will these two fighters handle the outdoors? We're fighting under the sun here for this big showdown.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nope, that hook won't score. He misses with that jab. Straight right, just misses. Takes that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. Here's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Paralyze them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
Which fighter will say no mas? Doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Straight right, just misses. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
How you deal with a slugger? You've got to use brain over board. Ball in the matador. Pop, jab, move. Get the mind in.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counterpunch. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. You believe what we are seeing. Counter shot lands. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have. Got it in round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out. Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
No rest for the weary. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That hook won't score. Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Punch, counter punch. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice job by him to block that jab. He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Left hook misses. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt.
Let's start the sixth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until you're sensitive comeback.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Good hook. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. The jab doesn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Here we go. It's round 7. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Can't find a home for that jab. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. For what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up.
They're back at it again here in round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
What we've got to do, Teddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Straight right just misses. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. The counterpunch does not score. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise there, a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. The Bronze Bomber, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. He'll square off against Tyson Fury. He is a whopping 200. The Gypsy.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this, but it could only happen here.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. Jab to the body. Haven't seen a lot of those. Perfect counter shot. Not a lot of defense here at all. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. How did they survive that?
They've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot. Clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
How about that time counter shot? He wasn't ready for that counter punch. One of the legendary rivalries in heavyweight boxing history is revived in this one. Wilder versus Fury again.
Warfare. It's so important, but and Tyson Fury is a modern-day warmonger. He knows how to get in your head before you've even stepped in the ring, before you've even laced up the gloves, before you've even got in the dressing room. Tyson Fury knows what to do to get under your skin. You make you hate him, love him.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Together and get back out there and win the round. The gaps will appear. Don't be looking at the one-shot round that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch up. Get your boxing back together. That's it. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You get in there and lose him, mate. You got to get out there, switch on, and get that. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up. Great work. Let's just get out there and let's reset. Forget about the round. Still in your power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Good work at that kid. That jab's looking nice. Goes 1-2 straight.
There's the bell to start round two. That jab doesn't score. These two were made for each other. What a fitting stage for this grudge match. This theater has seen a lot of drama over the years, but perhaps none more compelling than this.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually. It's cold. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
No rest for the weary. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense on that hook. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to walk.
That hook was off target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Let's go out there and get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about right. Good. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get your jab back. It's boxing. Just be smart. Let's get your shots off and don't give them anything. All right? Go back. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time with him. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to start sticking a few body shots in there, bury it up. Great work. Just go back out there and get behind the basics. Get your jab back, don't give him no free shots, yeah? Don't be
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
He's not getting back up. You stay focused, man. Don't let him back.
On to the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Table blocked. Perfect counter shot. That hook's blocked. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Both trying for a knockout. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Get your shot. Great round. Great round. Now, relax. Relax. Go on round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Get your mind back on. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can miss him. Great work. Another fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on. Switch on. Get your boxing back together. Put him back in his place. You don't have jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Box it back together. Right. Let's go out there and you're getting your time in already. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. Then on your jab. Now breathe when you're stepping about, all right? Good. Work. You're doing good, kid. You're doing
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
You were thinking, you were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still letting your power.
Here we go to the fourth round. Needs to put some combination work together. Goes Wilder. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5. And we continue. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that hook. Counter punch caught him clean. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
God awful work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get your breath back into the fight. We're not even in the same league as him. And already, that right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. To start. You've been posted for this entire fight. And now you've landed.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
No rest for the weary. Punch, counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
When getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get them close.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just misses with that jab. Nice defense on that hook. Insane action. Punch, counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Here's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Jab misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't score with that jab. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Off the charts action from both of these fighters. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Go back out there. Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good work at that. And we'll go again. We've done all that work all the way through.
There's the bell to start round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
They blocked the left there. Jab gets blocked. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Did you see that? And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Not a lot of punch output, but there might be more action here. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, big, hard lesson. I totally agree.